Screenwriting. The art of writing a script for mass media such as films, television, and video games. It is a screenplay format in which you will organize everything from a singular scene to your entire storyline. Because I am here now to help you in creating a screenplay you will actually write. Meanwhile, I'll be clarifying a lot of the confusions that come with the medium. Alright, let's go. Number 1. Have a philosophical conflict. Let's begin with a concept. Before any external or internal goals, what will make up your characters is their philosophical beliefs. And the conflict between different philosophical beliefs is what will make up the driving force of your story. You can think of it as a spectrum between two different belief systems, and each character can be placed accordingly to their beliefs. That way, you can have a better understanding of your entire narrative. A great example of conflict would be the movie Dead Poets Society, since it clashes the ideals of tradition and order against the ideals of free thinking and passion. Number 2. What does your character want and needs? Now that we understand our conflict, let's begin to determine the character's wants and needs. Wants are external goals, specific to the character and will determine the actions that they make. Needs are the internal goal of the character, and it serves as a universal way of connecting the audience to the character. In a story, characters can achieve either their want, their need, both, or neither, and these outcomes can be described in 4 different types of endings: the sweet ending, semi-sweet, bittersweet, and the bitter ending. There are many examples of these kinds of stories that exist, but what's important for you to determine is what your character will achieve in the end. Number 3. Dialogue is a tool, not a conversation. If you pay attention to dialogue, you may notice how unnatural it tends to sound, especially when it comes to bad dialogue.
I'm very selfish, you know. Yes, I am. Very selfish.
You also may be tempted to make your dialogue very witty and memorable, but without knowing its purpose, you're gonna get stuck in a corner. In order to write cohesive dialogue, you need to answer 3 important questions. What is your character trying to get? Why now? And what will happen if they don't get it?
Could have had the food and beverage job without going on television. You wanted to go on TV.
Yeah, I did want to go on TV. That way I have a forum. I can fight back. I'm known. People see me.
Number 4. Show and never tell. This may be the most basic advice I can give when it comes to screenwriting, but seeing as it is the focus of this video, I think it's better to remember the basics. A screenplay is a part of a visual medium. There's a reason why we do other things such as storyboarding. The purpose of a screenplay is to help determine how you're going to shoot a movie and which materials you're going to need. Now I'm going to give you a few tips for you to remember. Whenever you first mention a character, remember to write their name in all caps alongside their age. If needed, mention any props or costumes that are going to be part of the scene. You can also write in how a shot will be made, but this is only recommended if you're going to direct the movie as well. Finally, remember that it's not important to write about the character's thoughts or feelings, because that will be conveyed through the story and the acting. After all, this is a screenplay, not a novel. That right there concludes this lesson. Now I will acknowledge and understand that stories can be written in many different ways, but the purpose of this video is to help you get into writing. I want to shout out both Studio Binder and Tyler Mower. They both have incredible videos on screenwriting, and they served me not only for this video but for my writing knowledge in general. So yeah, be sure to check them out.